Hi everyone, good morning. Let me know where you are joining from, how you're doing. Hi Robin, good to see you here. How is your day going so far? It feels like Inside Timer is such a beautiful community space, isn't it? The more we show up, the togetherness, the growth is just spectacular. To witness, to hold space for each other, to be heard, to be connected. That's right, Diana. On the couch, my cat's running around, amazing. I do hear generally the cats and the dogs, they love the meditations and the healing space. They get to embrace it. Glad you got some company. Right, we'll get started shortly on the Akashic Records. Have you guys got an intention or a question for the Akashic Records? So my name is Srimanju Katragadda. I'm based here in Pacific Northwest. I'm an Akashic channeler, author to Connect Your Inner Guide book, a Reiki master teacher, and many other things in the hat. So today we are going to go into a meditation space, opening up our scrolls and witness what comes through. What kind of a questions can one ask? Absolutely anything that we can think about. Generally would not recommend to open the records on behalf of someone or open the records information from a deceased loved ones or something, but for us individually, any questions. And I generally suggest to have open-ended question, like, what is the current situation teaching me? What is my health teaching me right now? How I can get better? What are the solutions that I need to seek for? So anything about, like, where it is coming from, how, what can I learn from it? Absolutely. And how to heal is my question. Perfect. Like, sometimes this information could be very much like, oh, I know this information. It's a validation coming through because your mind space is so void state that information is coming from the knowingness, from your soul contracts. And some could be absolutely new thing as well here. Years ago, I was seeing a client for Reiki who was trying to get pregnant, and she had multiple IVFs, and this were the last chance due to her age and everything. And in the information, it came up is she needs to go to Greece. This was in Ireland. She needs to go to Greece and get her IVF done, and she will be having babies. And you know what? The next moment she said, after this information was delivered, is they actually found a doctor in Greece, and that's what their next step is as a last resort was. So going there, she got her first IVF, and it didn't work out, but the second one, it did work. So it's interesting, like what comes up, how it comes up, beyond our knowingness, something we are already doing it. It amplifies, yes, confirmation to it, which is amazing. Yeah. And not only that, it does clear the patterns as well. Yeah, patterns of any karmic ties, any past lifetimes we need to be understanding, or programming with someone we have that's not working in ethics or in being in fine-tuned. We just drop in into just being aware. All right, okay, I'm aware this is coming from the past lifetime because I have been very hard on you in that lifetime, so I'm witnessing it. And knowing that itself, it drops in the kind of a pressure we have in our heart centers. Yeah. So with that is like absolutely any questions we can bring in. Don't ask, should I do this? Should this be the ideal path? Should I marry this person? Shoulds are not something the Akashic Records welcome. The reason is they're not here to tell us what to do, dictatorship. We are sovereign beings. We have a free human will in that context as to, oh, I can choose. Give me the guidance, I can choose. You can get the information, you still have a choice. Do I want to show up? And something comes up and we find it very hard to show up, we can then again ask them, show me a easier route, show me a easier path as well. So it's having that interaction is where this beautiful flow comes to it. Yeah. Stephen, I have a question. What am I supposed to be learning from my current life situations? That's perfectly beautiful. I would recommend you all to have your journals handy as well, and pen, pencil, whatever you have it handy. So, what happens when you're in that trance kind of a state? You are taking notes as well. Like, that really helps for many of my students as well, because when you're just in the mind, it's all the void, you don't feel what it is. But actually, when you put the pen to the paper, flow happens so fast. It could be one word, 10 words, or a sentences or pages to be filled. It really, over the practice, it really opens up. We all have the gifts of these beautiful clair senses, and whatever you are gifted as a primary, so you see that way. Like for me, it's sense of knowing, sense of feeling is the strong one. Audio is not my strength, so it was always showing up. My heart beat faster, feeling relaxed, and conversion of the energy was happening, and so on. Then on, like it was very visual as well over the time. Everything, it's like a fast movie or a fast presentation that comes through. So with our gift is what they are going to give us information. Sometimes it's the scrolls, sometimes it's the books. It's just like a plain field. You see the information dropping in. It could be the movie references or a book references might come in. It's uniquely to the strength of what we hold is how they show up the information too. So which is beautiful to witness and connect and move deeply. So be open, bring in your inner child, and because the inner child, think about like little kids under the age of like 5 or 4. They love running around, feeling, touching, asking questions. They're not afraid of anything. And then on, we teach them like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do this, like this is not how it's supposed to be. We fine tune them into narrowness, but that is the inner child is really thriving into where we are moving towards it. Yeah. Does it matter what my spiritual beliefs are? Absolutely no. Like you have got your breath, and breath has no religion, nothing. It's a state of beingness is what it is, and this information has been as a soul evolution. If anyone watched Soul movie from Pixar's, I would highly recommend, because it gives such a beautiful context to things. It shows up this character coming down and finding it harder to play the music and everything, not having the self confidence, but wanting to play is so important. So again, going back, why did I choose this? Why can't I do this? Is where we unpack the stuff. So definitely, nothing religion of anything, and we are connecting to the source. Source is single, and it's all the polarities, dualities come in as the human evolution comes through, right? So it's amazing, it's so beautiful. Yeah, just do. And if someone doesn't receive any information, I would still say is witness your body. If you're having inflammation, tiredness, witness your body. How are you feeling afterwards? Because again, a conversion of energy happens, like from lower frequency to higher frequency. Ascension is constantly happening. You're getting to witness as well. Sometimes the rest is so needed, and the information might be coming through your dreams, or later on when you go for a walk or you're doing something else. It might be just having a download of drop of informations. So which is amazing. Yeah. Soul is a great movie. It's perfect for the reference I can give for Akashic Records. Yeah. So when we made the contracts at a soul level, we said like, oh, I want to take this University of Earth and I want to come here to learn all these lessons. So it's like your AP or IB subjects in the high schools. And then when we come here, we realize, oh God, the teachers are not great. They're not well able to handle my questions. Why did I do physics, and we might be sitting and pondering about it, but there was a reason of something else you had to learn through to get there. Either you might become a teacher in the future and you'll never be like your teacher currently, right? We never do what exactly went wrong for someone else ever. That's the biggest lesson we come to. But also we do feel like in the moments, like, why did I do the hard way? Why can't I do the easy way? But there is no skipping, bypassing in the spiritual growth. I'm ill and my body is feeling weak. Hopefully, this frequency helps me to heal. Yeah, be open minded and see if it does or not as well. For many years, I have been doing this. That's the first thing that I have always witnessed. Even when I give in person talks, like out of 200 people, there will be like a handful of them saying, like, oh, I had a sprain and it's gone. The pain is gone. Like, I had a headache. I came in and it's gone because the energy is expanding, and in that is release is happening. When we are having our physical body is such a beautiful way of telling us, hey, pay attention to the inside your body is telling you. The headache, to a lump or inflammation or a pain, all these are beautiful teachers of our body. If not, we would not be listening. So take a good rest, do nothing absolutely, and let it be whatever for the highest good. If you can't be a good example, be a horrible warning. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. There are been many workshops I did, and some I did take it personally as like I love those techniques and everything. And some other workshops I sat in just not to be the same teacher, the methods and everything as well, And for that as well, grateful for those lessons they taught us. If not, I would not be learning and fine tuning ourselves. Every day is such a growth experience you get to witness. And with that, I also would be saying is take in what resonates with you, anything that I'm sharing as well in the meditation, in the information, and make a note though, so you may not understand right now. In days, weeks, months, years, it might be making sense. I'm still unraveling some of the things that came in 2011, 2013 as well. When I look into my old journals, it's amazing. At that moment, I didn't understand. Only now it's making sense, some of the information. So it's amazing. It's like they plant the seed to us and it has to grow its own timing. So with that, let's get started. Have your intentions, give your permission, saying yes in the comments, Phil, let's do this. And doing it in circle space, like a community space, is so beautiful. We drop in easily and see what happens. Yeah. You can use my words as a guidance or a tool to make reference. But if you need to bypass and go somewhere else, you're being led by your guide somewhere else, feeling good, go for it. Or you skip few lines and then you feel like, oh, was I in a semi state sleep? But you're subconsciously, you're receiving everything you need to. Hope you can hear the music. I like to think the Akashic Records allow me to access my soul's knowledge, which may never become obvious to my brain, but always be beneficial. Absolutely. Nothing makes sense to the brain because it's always looking for logic, equations, and proofs. And the biggest proof is you experiencing it from your heart. And then the brain stops shattering in. I was a questioner. I'm a skeptic still. When I have my first proof, there is no more questioning. One of my beautiful teachers always says today's magic is tomorrow's science, which is amazing, right? Science is still trying to catch up. The things that astrology predicted, or the sound as well, right? Or the water healing as well, it's still trying to catch up. But in our matrix systems, we have been trained only to believe in the science. But nothing wrong with that. But there is something bigger still we are discovering. Nobody still knows, how the whole body functions, and even to, like, the food and nutrition, how doctors are not trained in, even how that also has an impact to our bodies. But if you look into the holistic, there's a whole other level of like connection to each part of our bodies, which is through the chakras, through the acupressure meridian points. Everything is connected. So this is where we are dropping in. I love this. So all you need to do is closing your eyes, taking a nice deep breath. Nothing to do, nothing to be at. Just surrendering to your breath. Anytime your thoughts come in, come back to the neutral state of your breath, observing your breath, breathing in and out. Have a thought or an intention handy. If not, I'll be placing some questions that you can ponder and receive the information to. Or receive whatever is the highest good for you at this moment of time, to be received well. Taking nice deep long breath into your belly, expanding into your chest, loosening up your shoulders and breathing out. Loosening up your jaws, easing and relaxing your whole body, not to be distracted for the next few minutes. And stay with it. Stay with your breath. Breathing in and out. And connecting to your heart space. Feel the energy at your heart space, the vortex opening, expanding, receiving the unconditional love from the source. As it's beautifully expanding, visualize thick, deep roots growing down from the soles of your heart, the bottom of your heart. Let these gentle roots grow down through your belly, to your lower belly, hips, both of the legs. Feel the complete relaxation happening as these roots are growing down through your knees, lower legs, ankles, feet. And these roots are gently growing into the Mother Earth through the layers, the sand, soil, rocks, water, down to the core of the Mother Earth. There resides a beautiful giant crystal. These roots are gently wrapping around this giant crystal. And they're becoming into the golden roots and gently traveling up with your breath. Up, 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 back into your feet. Slowly rising up back into your body, your legs, your solar plexus, sacral, letting these vortexes open, expand, cleanse, clear anything that needs to be released, and gently moving up into your heart space. And now visualize a beautiful golden light coming down from the source, breathing in, letting it come down, 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 through the clouds, through the building, through the higher chakras, and right there merging into your crown. Feel the tingle sensations running through your body, your spine. into your third eye, down into your throat, and gently merging into your heart space and forming an infinite sign with the Mother Earth's energy and the Source energy. All around you witnesses infinite sign shielding, protecting, forming a bubble of light that's invisible, cleansing, clearing your auric field. And just stating your birth name and giving your higher self the permission to visit your own Akashic Records for your highest good at this moment of time. And you notice right in front of you this beautiful elevator being placed with your name written on it, and you step inwards. And as you step in, the doors close and you're going up, 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 feeling lighter and excited with your inner child that you're going to witness your Akashic Records for the first time or for the 10th time. Is the feeling of feeling called home, being at home, feeling safe, trusting, connected. And as this elevator comes to a still, the doors open, and right in front of you, you notice another golden door. Once again, you recognize your birth name right in front of this door. And you're being handed a key by your guardian angel or your guide. Taking that key, unlocking the door with that excitement of stepping into the unknown, but knowing that it's your known field. As you unlock, step in, you do hear the cheerleaders stepping in, the masters, teachers, spirit guides, spirit animals, elemental beings, your ancestors, your loved ones, the pets. You had a connection in this lifetime that you remember. In many other lifetimes, you may notice them, feel them, or see an outline or knowingness that they're all there cheering you, welcoming you. Having a moment of recognizing, feeling the connection, feeling the warmth. You're being guided to step into the Hall of Records, where all the information of all the lifetimes, places, situations, questions by years, everything is beautifully organized either in the scrolls or the books or the media. And right by walking by your side, your inner child is excited to touch, feel, sense, recognizing the feel of the belonging, the excitement. This place has been yours, always will be. Anything, any intention you have, you can always ask. And the librarian of these records, stepping forward with a book or a scroll, handing over and leading towards a table and a chair where you can sit and receive the details, the pictures, the sound, the words, the knowingness. As you settle down with a smile on your face, you're curiously opening the scrolls or the book, and you may notice there are some blank pages or pictures or memory cards. Feel into it. Ask your intention. What would be beneficial for you to understand at this moment of time? The words could be like a Scrabble game or a fine sentence. Receive and ask the scrolls to give information in a way you understand it, in a language that you can understand in this moment. Receiving the information through your breath. And ask, how can you clear up the situation that's unfolding in front of you, that's painful, that's uncomfortable? relaxing by your breath, and ask the guidance to clear up, bringing in more vitality to your physical body. Ask the guidance to show you what is that uncomfort teaching you at this moment of time. And notice the colors, or a sacred geometry, or a totem, or image. What gifts are you carrying in right now? What gifts are you carrying in right now to be revealed through these scrolls? And you notice a spirit guide steps forward, cleanses your energetic field with any cords, attachments that are not serving, any thorns, discomforts in your auric field, in your physical body, with your highest permission. Giving the permission to release them. feeling lighter, recharged with all the information and clear field. Look around once again. How beautiful like this energy field is, with all the details, information you just needed. And there is so much to receive anytime you wish to. And now the librarian leads you to the main hall where all your guides are waiting for you. As you step in, handing over the scroll of the book, and receive the warmth, the love, the connection with these beautiful circle beings, the light beings, recognizing some more of them, and knowing you're never alone. You got a team, you got allies, always by your side, always within you to remember they are there. And you notice one of them steps forward and gives you a message you just needed to know at this moment of time. As you just finish receiving the information, knowing that this place is always going to welcome you, this is your home, an extension of your soul, with all that to be revealed, will be revealed at the right timing with your permission. And thanking each one of them for the guidance, holding the space, and with your inner child, gently coming out of these golden doors, feeling lighter, expanded, breathing in with ease, and handing over the key to your spirit guide, and stepping into the lift, and gently coming down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back into the place you're in, into the room you're in, and merging back into your full body from head to toe. Breathing in and out, feeling lighter, and running through the energy levels within you, observing from head to toes, and gently wiggling your toes, your fingers, with a smile on your face. The records are being closed for your highest good at this moment of time, and gently bringing your palms together, warming up, placing it over your eyes, and slowly, when you're ready, can slowly open your eyes, squinting like a baby, adjusting to the light in the space in your rooms. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Your energies are back fully present within yourself. And first thing, just observe, how is your shoulders? How is your jaws? How is your body, face? Any discomfort parts? What is the first thing that you're observing? If you got that journal, start writing notes if you haven't done. Make a note, even if it doesn't make sense right now. And have some water to ground yourself back. How is everyone doing? Have you recognized something, felt something, something moving within you? Any information or a breakthrough as well? Sometimes the breakthroughs come so beautifully. My body felt and feels like a feather, very light. Absolutely, it's like a switch on, turn off kind. Glad you felt that, Chetna. It's just giving ourselves a permission to be ourselves, not to carry the weight of the stories that we have been told happened to us forever, but understanding why it happened, how we can move through, how we can detach, what is that we are meant to learn. These are the amazing questions that gets revealed, understood. And if you need like furthermore to ground, if you're feeling lightheaded, go for a walk, more water, take salt bath, be with your pets, or do some art, whatever excites you. Anyone didn't feel any information? Or you only saw the blankness? Saw some images, nothing very telling yet. My younger self held my hand and sat in the rocking chair that I had as a child on my lap. Wow, that's so powerful. What a beautiful moment of reconnecting with your inner child. They just love to be held. They just want that unconditional love. Either we didn't get it, but now is the time we give ourselves that extra hug and love. Yeah, feel into that. Wrap around you. I love this. Quiet tears. Yes, it is such a beautiful, beautiful connection. I'm going to go back to sleep, but I got very interesting color shapes and I had a huge insight. Amazing, Nia. That's beautiful. Yeah, continue into your dream realm. And the dreams will give you more insights too, because you switched on, you plugged on this new muscle memory of storage information, knowing it's there within you. Just peace. I love that. I love that. I cried when you said to see our birth name on the door. Isn't it such a beautiful recognition when someone unexpectedly gives us a hug, welcomes us? Such a beauty. Such a beauty. And in this space, you don't need to justify why you have this question, why you have this story. You are always received just as you are, which is amazing, which I love about. Because if I have to tell some stories, a friend or something, I need to go to their frequency and tell them. But here I can be me and they shift the frequency for me, which is awesome. Welcome. Glad some of you had such a beautiful breakthroughs and insights. I love this. And yeah, remember, Akashic Records is our own toolbox, our own toolkit. We can get in, access, and I do teach workshops for beginners as well. And in the tools, how else can we modify, fine tune, and get information faster, clear past lifetimes to future times, to the traumas, the businesses, raising kids, situations, and everything as well. So if you're interested, to check my website. There is one coming up in end of February. I saw fog rolling in red hues, a mountain, woman smiling shape, an ancestor in the shape of a palm tree at first, and an elder woman wearing a hat that said, I see you. The last image I saw was an eye before going into the back of the elevator. Oh, wow. I can feel it in my heart. That is such a fantastic thing. Yeah, such a that eye is like such a beauty. I recognize you. And not sure here, but generally I've seen when I do one-to-one readings is sometimes we are our own ancestors. We come back and feel into it. I love that. Thank you, Elena, for sharing. Thank you so much, Edna, for your donation. Deeply appreciate that. If you felt drawn to make an energy exchange, most welcome to make that donation, or on the main page. There are many meditations on my YouTube link, which you can find in the bio. Around 400 or 500 of Akashic Records alone. So do immerse yourself and see what comes up. And also on Insight Timer, I do have a few of them, so feel into. Years ago, when I was being trained, people told me the spiritual teachers can't access, we can't teach. This is not for everyone. You need to be on a pedestal. You need to master life before you can get into the access. And since then, something has shifted in me as to demystify that constantly. Because if the records are for us, we left that treasure chest, we got the permission to go back open again and again and again. So doing this way through meditation is one way. There is a sacred door prayer that I teach, and through shamanic drumming some people teach. There are many various ways we can connect. It's just knowing it, knowing that there is this beautiful power we can do it is the most important thing. And it's your secret diary. I wonder if that was the future me. Beautiful. Thank you for guidance. So tenderly and safely. Lovely, yeah. It could be future you or the past you as well. Parallel realities happening simultaneously. Healing is non-linear. Life is non-linear. That's the reason we feel more timeline shifts, timeline jumps happening the last couple of weeks now. More intensely, many of us are feeling like this moment you feel some story has really wounded you, and the next moment, oh, all right, I feel free, I'm fine, I'm good now, I'm liberated so quickly. And some things that happened just an hour ago feels like that happened like 10 years ago, right? Yeah. It's so powerful timelines we are at, and amazing that we are uncovering our own gifts through this. Thank you, Jacqueline, for your donation. Much appreciated. Yeah, absolutely. I love this. That's the reason I do come here with this topic of Akashic Records at least once a week. Yeah, to show up. We can practice together. Any questions you got as well, do drop in a message or email if you have any questions. And yeah, if you're curious to learn, do check out the website srimanju.com. And tomorrow as well, we do have a topic. I don't remember exactly what the topic. Oh yeah, violet flame, cleansing with the violet flame. So if you feel drawn to, click attend, and let's do this meditations again tomorrow. And yeah, if you're new to me, you love this, or you're getting to know me, give a follow so you get the notifications as well. So which is amazing. So thank you all so much for holding the space for each other and being here as a beautiful, beautiful community. We rise together. Thank you so much. Your energy stays with you. My energy stays with me. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. May the world be in peace and may you shine your bright light. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you all for being here. Take care.